Hey, boo, did I scare you? I'm Ben Murphy, host of Live from St Kilda, and boy, do we have an excellent episode coming up this week. It's a Halloween theme, and boy, is it a spooktacular episode. We're going to be having music from Draft and Boo Seeker. We've got some random game show as we do every week, really exciting stuff. Live comedy from Lucy Best will be performing here, plus the Real Housewife of Melbourne, the best cast member of all, Gamble Bro, will be chatting away with us. All that and more this Friday. You've been a great mentor. I do everything you say, the self-talk, the visualization, the casual disregard for others. But sometimes I still doubt myself.
What the The last thing we need is self-pity.
It's not self-pity, it's just, it's insecurity.
That's where self-pity begins. Does anybody else have a variety show on Channel 31? What?
No.
When you become famous, are you gonna get arrogant and ditch everybody you know? Well?
I hope so.
Will you jump to a bigger network at the first chance you get?
Well, of course.
Then suck it up and embrace the big time. This is your chance. Say it.
This is my chance.
You're gonna be a star.
I'm gonna be a star.
And you'll walk over anybody who gets in your way.
And I'll walk over anybody that gets in my way.
Yeah.
Yeah!
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 Wait! I love you, Uncle Ben.
I love you too, Sweet Pea.
Now go get them.
Yes, sir!
Poor bastard does not stand a chance.
Welcome to Live from St Kilda with your host, Ben Murphy.
Thank you! Oh, cheers! Thank you, so kind! Welcome to Live from St Kilda. I'm Ben Murphy, and it's great to see you all again. Now, firstly, for all you non-Melbourne viewers out there, thank you so much for tuning in, but I'm also incredibly jealous. It's been a year or so for us here in Melbourne, but this week saw the end of the Melbourne Fringe Festival, which was slightly different to other years, with most of it moving online. Kind of like my sex life. The Melbourne Fringe Festival has been around for ages, with this year being its 39th. Now, no disrespect to the Fringe Festival, but in my experience, a Fringe should never live past 22. Examples of a Fringe after 22. Example 1, Example 2, and Example 3. I think I rest my case. Now, the Melbourne Fringe Festival is one of the Melbourne art scene's most anticipated events of the year. And that's why the organisers have tried to make live events as accessible as possible. The festival website describes the diverse performance locations here. It takes place in theatres, galleries, living rooms, alleyways, bookshops, cafes, and the back seat of cars. Now, that list sounds like all the places my parents accidentally left me when I was a kid. Oh. And what's more, for arts lovers, this month, October celebrates Melbourne Documentary Film Festival. Now, you may not know me as a documentary filmmaker, but I've been working on something special this year. That's right, it's a gritty, true-to-life piece on the increasing use of Botox in the television industry. And it's called Live from St Kilda with Ben Murphy. And boy, do we have a show for you tonight. St Kilda band The Engagement will be saying hi, as will Archie Roach. Mime artist Rod Lara will be entertaining us with his character Banjo, and in-studio guest recording artist of BARDOT and Cabell fame, Katie Underwood and Belinda Chapple will be joining us. So settle in and enjoy the show.
Hey man, it's time to hit the streets. It's St Kilda Beats.
Life is better with a little music. We all need that perfect soundtrack to our lives. My current soundtrack with Spring in the Air is the neighbour's cat getting frisky with all the other cats he finds. Not great. Now, National Treasure Archie Roach has announced he's launching the inaugural Archie Roach Foundation stage, set for the 2022 Port Fairy Folk Festival. Curated by Archie and the local Gunditjmara community of southwest Victoria, this will be a jam-packed event with dance, art, music, storytelling, and the all-important history of the native community, aimed at supporting emerging Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander singer-songwriters. Archie has also just re-released his single, Took the Children Away. Let's take a look.
How they fenced us in like sheep. They said to us, come take our hand, and set us up on mission, and they told us to read.
A beautiful song with an incredible message. Archie's also has a 12-part YouTube series entitled Kitchen Table Yarns, which is well worth a look. Melbourne lads, the Engagement's newest single, Heaven So Close, has just dropped. It's my alarm ringtone. There is no better way to start the day. The band is made up of Aaron, Montel, Sheldon, and their lead vocalist, David, who's incredibly excited about the song and joins me now. Hello, David.
Hi, Ben. Thanks for having me. Yes, the boys and I are extremely excited to finally have Heaven So Close out there for the world to listen to. The song's been 2 years in the making, and it's about overcoming obstacles during hard times. It's an uplifting anthem, and we thought now more than ever, with the pandemic going on and lockdown, it was the best time to release this song, and hoping that it would connect with everyone, and so far it has been. It's been great.
And Heaven So Close now.
So close. Glory days have come, 5 days of hell and back. I knew that they would come, I'd rather my heart attack. I swear the sun's my enemy, my days are like forever. Skies are in reverse until we're next together. Might be broken, but I'm still hoping. Thunder in my head.
Such a great song. Thank you so much, David. Really appreciate it.
No dramas, Ben. Thanks for having me. Hope to drop by the studio soon with the rest of the boys.
For
Catch you
sure,
soon.
mate. Thanks, buddy. See ya. The boys have also created a TikTok dance challenge that'll really click those hips right into place. Go ahead and have a look at that cheeky dance TikTok challenge now. I've got to work on it. Tag them for the Heaven Dance Challenge and tag us in, hashtag live from St Kilda, for your chance to win an incredible prize. And that's it for this week's St Kilda Beats. I've really got to work on those dance moves.
And now it's time for some random game show.
And we are joined today by our fantastic two contestants, Rachel and Robbie. Hello.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
I'm pumped.
You're pumped? You seem to be a little bit quiet there, Robbie.
No, oh gosh, I'm just preparing myself because I need to be in the zone for this.
You're already focused and getting ready. Now, the last few episodes, we've had some real-life couples. I'm assuming you two are a real-life couple?
Oh, of course.
Not yet.
Not
Maybe
yet,
by the
no.
end of today.
Well, there's a bit of a Will and Grace action going on here, isn't there? I'm getting a vibe.
Except Grace is straight.
Well, that's true. Well, two Wills then.
Yeah.
Well, or a bit of Karen going on. Well, today we are playing for an incredible prize from Olive's Lane, the best coffee in St Kilda, located at the PCYC. They're going to give our winner an incredible voucher. Which one of you two? Actually, what coffees would you get?
Strong iced latte with a sugar, but not too much milk.
Not too much. How about yourself?
Really boring flat white kind of guy. So,
I'm obviously
a
going
lot
to
of
win.
flat.
Well, with the voucher, you're going to get plenty of flat whites. All right, are you ready? Who's going to win today?
Me.
Me. All right, we are playing a game called Whiskey or Wrestler. I'm going to read out a title, and I'm going to read the question in full, give you the two options. Once they've both been read, first in to know the correct answer gets it. If you get it incorrect, goes to the next person. First to 3, best out of 5. Are you ready? Here we go. Question number 1, boxing hairs. Is it A, a Scotch whiskey infused with specialty hops used in craft beers, or B, a wrestling trio known for animalistic speed and agility in the ring? Oh, Rachel was in first.
I'm going to say A.
Correct. It's a fabulous blend of Scotch whiskey. Very good. Point 1 for Rachel. Question number 2. Come on, you can get in, Robbie. Cactus Jack. Was it whiskey smuggled to America in tin cans during the Prohibition, or the ring name inspired by a cowboy comedy film? Robbie!
It's definitely a wrestler.
Oh, correct! Yes! All right, 1 each. Excellent. Next one, Stone Cold. Is it a whiskey chill filtered to -6 degrees to soften the whiskey flavours, or a tough wrestler's name inspired by the soothing cup of tea? What in, Rachel?
B.
B, which is?
The wrestler.
Correct. Wrestler Steve Austin, whose wife urged him to drink his tea before he got stone cold. Excellent. All right, if you get the next one, you are our winner. Robbie, you've got to get the next one to stay in the game. All right, question 4. Is Fishkey. Is it a bizarre whiskey finished in an ex-herring cask? delicious. Or a fiery Scot who rubbed himself in fermented fish before a fight? Robbie!
It is a whiskey.
Correct! It's been described as salty, greasy and nasty with no redeeming qualities. A little bit like me before I have my morning coffee. All right, so 2-2. This is our decider, our fifth and final question. All right, are you ready?
Nah.
Here we go. Audience, who are we going for? Yeah, all right, here we go. Cry Baby Cannon. Is it a whiskey aged in barrels previously used to ferment Tabasco sauce, or an unsung hero whose tear-stained cheeks earned him the nickname Cry Baby? Rachel was in first.
I'm going to say B, the wrestler.
And our winner is Rachel, correct? That's Cry Baby. George MacArthur, who got the look by wiping sweat from his face and then rubbing his eyes. You can go and get your incredible milkshake that you're after from Olive's Lane. After the break, recording artist Katie Underwood and Belinda Chapple from Cabell will be joining us. Rod Lara will be performing for us, a whole lot more. But while I go check the cake in the oven, try and work out which famous celebrity's name could be arranged to make the sentence has red knee. We'll be right back. Good news, that cake tasted delicious. Before it dushed off, we asked you which famous celebrity's name can be arranged to make the sentence has red knee. His bad habits led to that red knee. It is, of course, Ed Sheeran. Still to come, incredible mime artist Rod Lara will be entertaining us all with his character Bento.
This is Chit Chat. Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat.
Our guest tonight was first introduced to us at the turn of the millennium as one of the contestants in the groundbreaking series Pop Stars. She became one of 5 auditionees to be chosen to form the group BARDOT. 20 years on, she is reunited with former group mate Belinda Chapple with an amazing new collaboration called Cabell. Please welcome Katie Underwood! Hello, Katie. How are
I'm going to wave from afar.
I know. Nice social distance hug there. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
It must be exciting to finally get out of the house.
It's just totally surreal, but yes, it's beautiful to be here with you.
And you've got a brand new project coming on, which we're going to talk about in just a moment, Cabell.
Sure.
But before we go there, you're probably sick of talking about pop stars. But I have to ask, when you went into that audition room, did you have any idea of the fan frenzy that lay ahead of you?
No, no. Believe it or not, it was actually the first audition I'd ever been to.
No way.
So when I got the heads up from a friend to go, they're auditioning for a pop band and you can sing and you should totally do that, I thought, well, how does one audition to be a pop star? I figured, surely it's not just about the singing, it's got to be about the image.
Yeah.
So on the first day, I just rocked up with my most outrageous outfit. Well, my second most outrageous outfit, which was some big fluffy jacket. But my very first day, I didn't actually sound that great. I was so nervous. But this was the second callback, and then I'm like, right, I'm going to raise the stakes a little bit more. And then I wore the famous, infamous mirrored breastplate.
Yeah, I think that the mirrored breastplate for me stands out in such a moment. Like, it was kind of iconic, especially for queer children all across Australia. It was like I don't know what it was, but it just seemed like a beacon of hope. It was incredible.
I think it was just something so different. And bizarrely, I'd bought that piece in the UK. I'd went to visit Camden Market, which, for those who know London, is kind of the alternative market to go to. And I went into this amazing...
It wasn't from Kmart?
No.
Somewhere else?
I went into this amazing store called Cyberdog, and they had all of these sort of raver outfits and things with neon lights and flashing this and mirrored that. And I saw that piece and just thought, I have no idea when or where I'm ever going to wear that, but I have to have it. And then a year later, I got the opportunity to wear it then. And I'm pretty sure that breastplate got me through about the next 3 auditions after that.
Now, 20 years on, you've reunited with one of your former bandmates, Belinda Chapple, to come up with Cabell. Now, she's in Sydney. She's listening in. We'll talk to you in a moment, Belinda.
Sure.
But how does a collaboration and making an incredible new song, Broken Hearted, happen on opposite sides of the country during lockdown?
Well, we live in a global society now, and particularly for people that work creatively, it was fairly easy. She went into a studio in Singapore, recorded her vocals. I worked with a guy called Robert Upwood at Upwood Studios here in Melbourne. And then we sent both of our vocal parts across to Dylan Bowes, aka St Enns, who was the DJ and co-writer who created Broken Hearted, who mashed it all back together in this beautiful disco house style. So that's how it all happened. So crazily enough, even though Belinda and I have been doing lots of interviews in media over the last few weeks, we've still not been in the same room together. So
When was the last time you caught up, like in person?
at our 10-year anniversary. So it would
So
be
a while ago.
11 years ago since I've seen Belinda in the flesh.
So
But
11 years ago, you've got a brand new group called Cabell. You've got an amazing new single out.
I know, and I'm still in lockdown. But here we are.
Well, you know what? Belinda joins us now. Let's have a little chat to Belinda. Hello, Belinda.
Hi guys, hi Ben. I've been listening to you and Katie. I'm feeling a little bit left out over here in Sydney, but looking forward to coming to St Kilda to perform when I can.
Yes.
When this lockdown lifts.
Definitely.
Whenever.
Anyway, why don't we just have a little listen and a little look-see at our little new film clip.
Excellent. This is Broken Hearted from Cabell now. Check it out.
Make a move, why do lovers always lose? Self-destruction just to prove I'm good. Taking chances, pulling through. Take some pills, down a few. Baby, this is what I'm gonna choose. Am I crazy? Can't stay out of this club when I'm faded. I still believe in love. Well, I count my blessings and my blows. Heavy hearts won't be alone. Misery loves company. Of the broken hearted, dance another round and where we started. It ain't new to me, I bounce back easily. This is why we are with the broken hearted.
Broken Hearted from Cabell, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much. Thanks, Belinda.
Bye, guys. Mwah.
Congratulations. Oh, I'll save that for later. Congratulations, Katie. An incredible song. I really love it. I'm sure we can't wait to get on the dance floor and have a bit of a boogie to Broken Hearted.
Me too.
Now that sound means it's time to play This or That. 60 seconds on the clock. As many questions as you can answer. You must choose one of the answers. Hence, This or That.
All right.
All right. Katie Underwood from Cabell, are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. Solo work or collaborations?
Collaboration.
If you had your time again, would you still audition for pop stars? Yes or no?
Yes.
Indoors or outdoors?
Outdoors.
Home-cooked meals or delivery?
Home cooked.
I'm about to be a parent with my husband. Have we made the right choice? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Tiffany or Sophie?
Tiffany.
Be able to fly or be invisible?
Fly.
When you and Belinda are here in Melbourne together, will you come and perform for us here in the studio?
Absolutely.
Excellent, can't wait. And finally, should everyone stream and purchase your incredible new single, Broken Hearted Now?
They should.
Excellent, and we are out of time. Be sure to check out Broken Hearted Now and follow Cabell on the socials at Cabell Music. That's at Cabell Music. Katie Underwood, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yikes! I'm going to go move the car. So here is your Yo-Go Think. This celebrity puzzle is Chanted Man Gun. Back soon with more live from St Kilda. Luckily, I didn't get a parking ticket, though someone did leave a note on the window saying parking fine. Though I'm pretty sure that was a compliment. Before the break, the You Go Think was Chanted Man Gun. Did you solve it at home? Or do I need to strip? It was, of course, Channing Tatum. Still to come, incredible mime performance artist Rod Lara. First off, whoever said that badgers and sheep can't be friends clearly never met our very own honey badger, Nick Cummins. After a brief wrestle with the barbed wire trap sheep, our hero finally lifted the poor animal and gently put him down over the fence. Will he cause more mischief with this flock? Only time will tell, but for now, all's wool that ends wool. No, it's awesome that female representation in sport is getting more Main Street recognition. That said, we do have a long way to go. Disappointing considering the Spice Girls told us about girl power 25 years ago. So we can learn a thing or two from 11-year-old local Abby, who was reading through sport magazines and surprised at the lack of literature focused on women. She took it upon herself to fix the issue and tell us what she wants, what she really, really wants. No? And this is where her new magazine, Her Way, was born. The first issue launched 24th of September, and half of the $2 price goes directly to Australia's empowering girls through cricket appeal. So far, Abby has sold over 270 copies with the motto, if she can, you can. Finally, Brunswick have their very own cooking angel all the way from France. Camille Ruiz, pictured by Scott McNaughton in The Age here, has been dishing up the love for her local community by cooking beautiful French meals for those who are struggling. Camille states, I thought the idea of cooking meals for people who've been doing it tough financially or mentally was something within my reach. And others from the community have helped by contributing eggs and other ingredients. Camille's love for the community is clearly beyond belief. What, too cheesy? You know, like brie, the cheese. Sheesh. Well, never mind. I guess I'll have to say au revoir to that joke. Good morning, my talented writers. I thought we hired a whole team of people.
Hired implies money.
Yeah, but we had a group of talented young people, a whole group of talented young writers.
Well, here's the thing. I work alone.
You work alone?
That's me.
You're the janitor.
I thought I was the showrunner.
We never agreed to that.
Then why did you tell me to let people go?
I didn't tell you to let people go.
You told me to come in here and clean up.
I meant the room.
How was I meant to know that?
Because you're the janitor.
Janitor, writer, it's about the same difference.
I need you to go and get every single one of them back.
Okay, but you need to be clear on your language.
Go!
Is this a class thing?
Our variety spotlight tonight is on an incredible Melbourne actor called Rod Lara. Tonight, he brings to us a delightful Mime character called Banjo. Please make him feel welcome! Rod Lara as Banjo! Hey, Rod, how are you? Yes, I forgot you are a mime act. You no talking? We'll take it away, Rod Lara as Banjo, ladies and gentlemen. Down. Rod Lara's Banjo, ladies and gentlemen! Please thank our guest David from The Engagement, Rod Lara at The Rod Lara. You can find him as Banjo, and Cabell's Katie Underwood and Belinda Chapple. I'll be back next week with Gamble Bro from The Real Housewives of Melbourne. Look after yourselves and one another. I'm Ben Murphy. Good night! Hey, boo, did I scare you? I'm Ben Murphy, host of Live from St Kilda, and boy, do we have an excellent episode coming up this week. It's a Halloween theme, and boy, is it a spooktacular episode. We're going to be having music from Draft and Boo Seeker. We've got some random game show as we do every week, really exciting stuff. Live comedy from Lucy Best will be performing here, plus the Real Housewife of Melbourne, the best cast member of all, Gamble Bro, will be chatting away with us. All that and more this Friday.